OPC killed woman in attack on WAKILI'S settlement, burnt 5 million naira, 68 cows, Fulani group. The Fulani group, GAN, Allah Fulani Development Association of Nigeria, Oyo State chapter, has alleged that members of Odua People's Congress who attacked the settlement of a suspected Fulani warlord known as Isiaka Wakili killed a woman during the attack, burnt 5 million naira, 68 cows, houses and other valuables. The chairman of the group, Alhaji Yusuf Gizori, who alleged that his sister was shot by the OPC, said one of the houses allegedly set ablaze by OPC members contained 5 million naira meant for members of the group. He also alleged that 6 motorcycles and 68 cows were burnt. Gizori, who spoke at a press conference in Ibadan, added that all the allegations leveled against Wakili, a member of his group, were baseless and unfounded. He identified the woman allegedly killed by OPC members as Fatima Omar, saying they were not ready to listen to any explanation when they arrived at the village. He said, "We invited the gentlemen of the press to brief you on the development that led to the arrest of our member, 75-year-old Isaka Wakili. When they arrived at 7 a.m., they alleged that he was sponsoring and masterminding various criminal attacks against farmers of Yoruba origin in the community. Firstly, Wakili is old and about 75 years old. Secondly, he is blind. And thirdly, he has spent 19 years in the area without any previous allegations of criminality." He's 75-year-old and blind? Wow. As we speak, 2 of his sons are receiving treatment at Igbo Ora as a result of the incident. His houses were burnt, 6 motorcycles were burnt along with 5 bags of foodstuff. 5 million naira meant for members was burnt. The attack led to the death of one of my sisters, Fatima Omar, who was shot by OPC members. We demand a thorough investigation into the arson, and the government needs to caution the OPC and other unrecognized groups in the south against such things. He assured the general public that his group would not embark on any reprisal despite being attacked by the people of the southwest region. Despite all this, we are not going to embark on any reprisal, but we want to appeal to the government to kindly caution these groups that are threatening the peace of this great nation. All our members are law-abiding citizens, and we will continue to uphold the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria," he said. Wow. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I really don't even. Let's even go to the comments. The first one says, "The Fulani group or associations are gradually accepting responsibility for all the killings, kidnappings, and destructions in the land. Each time they are captured, the group like Gumi comes out shamelessly to defend or demand for compensation. Time to go our separate ways for real." Someone says, "This is a premeditated plan to destroy this man because of his religion and tribal inclinations. They should continue non-stop, and when pushing to the wall, then reprisal will be the order of the day. The more we live in peace, the better for us as a nation." Oh my gosh. Somebody says, "I don't blame them. My blame goes to the OPC member. They should have cleaned up this mess once and for all. It is against our law to keep such amounts of money in your home." Really? 5 million naira? Okay. Someone says, "We share the country with liars. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate." Someone says, "Biafrans, we should leave these people and give our attention to Biafran's struggle. While do they not kill the Wakili and his men Gaba Shehu ordered? We know. But let's yes and arrest him. Then we will believe you." True? True. I think reports came a few days ago that he was arrested, and then the police sent him back. I actually sent him to the hospital because I don't know. Our country is just so very, very weird. Very, very strange country. And again, it is very, very clear that the country is protecting him, because when he was actually found, and then he was taken to the police station, they rejected him. They were like, the people should go send him to the hospital. And now the people who actually found him, never even touched him or manhandled him in any way, were then the ones that were arrested. So tell me, how does that make sense? So again, when it comes to people coming to defend Wakili or whatever, saying their argument is baseless and false, it's like, okay, we'll prove it then, because it's sad. It's very, very sad. Another comment here says, really? How come they didn't kill the main terrorist? I mean, if they did anything to him when they caught him, they're literally implicating themselves. So you'd say the wise thing to do in this situation was actually to take the man to the police, but then it still backfired on them. What's an absolute shame. And the person here says, since yesterday the woman killed not Get's name, keep deceiving yourself, true? But the police has been there, and the indigenous police population was complaining about this Wakili bitterly, and they did nothing. Very, very true. So it's like when the people were complaining about, husband attacks and all that, it's a different thing when the police actually decided not to even go and try to come to their aid. But then they actually found the culprit, and the police still does not do anything. So it shows that they're on their side. It shows that the police is compromised, and it seems to me very, very planned, because there is no way in hell that this would happen in the north and a Yoruba man or an Igbo man specifically will get away with it. Absolutely not. And it's like, it's so sad because our tribalism just shows and jumps out in unnecessary situations where we fight each other when it's actually not even necessary. So I bet you that right now, the northern part of the country, there's no protest going on there. There's no huge uprising. But then when it comes to tribalism or one tribe doing this or another, they literally they do the most, call on their priest, call on whatever. It's just sad. It's sad. Someone here says, take this old man to the hospital and prepare compensation for the victims. We cannot allow miscreants creating problems for our nation. That's the thing. You can't do that. You've got to use them as an example, like a scapegoat to teach a lesson. Whatever your sentiments are, I don't understand. You haven't fully justified why. I mean, to be honest, even abroad, they will get you treatment, but that does not mean that you're not gonna see the four walls of your jail. So, and he is a hardened criminal, so he's not gonna be he should not even be put in any basic sort of confinement, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Someone here says, this present regime has created tribal hatred among the people, and it can never be erased again. Yes, that's true. I think finally we all sort of know where we stand with each other in terms of our opinions and prejudgments. It's sad, but it's the country we live in, and this is what it is. So you see that right now in Buhari's administration, the hatred is more than ever, and your tribal identity is such a huge thing, especially in terms of how you're going to be treated. Put what you think about this in the comment section below. Do not forget to like and subscribe.